Oh man, I have quite a bit of vintage pop culture, retro toys, games, books, and other items from the 50s through the 90s to go through today. So here's the thing. I was actually going to take it kind of easy today. There weren't really that many good sales, but two of the estate sale people who regularly have sales around town that I go to, two of them had warehouse sales. So the first one was out in Cottage Grove, about 20 minutes away, and this guy had it in a barn. I didn't think much was going to be there, but he had a few items where I was pretty happy to find them. But otherwise, it was cool to just go out in the country. We saw a horse. It was because it's right next to a stable. And yeah, so we drove out to this place. We had been at this warehouse once before, like a year ago. So that was kind of fun. Found a few things there, and I'll show those to you in just a second. The next one was about 35 minutes away in a town called Cross Plains. And this estate sale person was having a sale in the back warehouse behind the storefront that they have during the week. So we had been out there before, but this was the first warehouse sale that we had been to there. And again, we were going in like, we might not get much. And we ended up getting a lot. So I have a bunch of really cool stuff to go through today. Let's check them out. Normally, I don't go for the old Fisher-Price toys, but mainly because they're difficult to ship. So even if I sell them at a good price, it ends up costing just as much to ship them. And a lot of the time when I find them, they're not intact. Well, I got these today because they're pretty intact. First up is this barn house, which of course you have the barn door that opens, and when you open it, it goes moo. So that works. But inside of here is the entire set of things that come with it. Normally you'll find some of them, or you'll find the barn but not the toys, or the barn doors will be really crappy and the moo sound doesn't work. This one has everything. So it was complete. It even still has the sticker on top that's intact. So I picked that one up. I figured, what the heck? We'll see what happens. And in the same sense, this schoolhouse. I've found a couple of these schoolhouses over the years, and they've always been missing things or not intact. This one, again, has the sticker. It has the bell on top, which normally this is in horrible shape, but this one's in good shape. And once again, inside, it has the pieces and the people that come with it. So I decided to pick this one up as well. Then I have the Fisher-Price toolkit. This also is very intact, and it's got all the Fisher-Price toys, like the fake drill and screwdrivers and the different drill bits and the stuff you put them into and the measuring stuff. So that was a cool find. I was happy to find this, and the box is even in fantastic condition. And then this Spider-Man Fantastic Four game. And when we looked at first, I was like, I'm afraid it's not going to be intact. So we've gotten into the habit of going through and looking at the instructions on the game to see what pieces are needed. And this one has all the pieces. It has the Spider-Man piece, the suction cup piece that goes with it, and the game board is in great condition as well. So you've got all the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man right there. And of course, it's got this little thing here where you would punch out the pieces, and the pieces are in this side. So those are some of the bigger items that I thought were really cool. Then I also found this Care Bear doll. This is, I want to say, Love-A-Lot Bear. It's been months since I had a Care Bear, and all of a sudden I'm spacing on the names. But Tenderheart Bear? I'm wrong, aren't I? Anyway, Care Bear. Found a G.I. Joe thermos. So this is for someone who wants to complete a lunchbox that they have that didn't come with a thermos. Well, here's a thermos. You can get this and put it inside there and have a complete lunchbox set. Ended up finding a bunch of random dolls. So I've got a Garfield one here where he's holding on to Pookie, getting ready for bedtime. Got this really weird off-brand Dopey from Wizard of Oz, Snow White. There you go. So it's like a cuddle doll with the head of Dopey. Found some more Little Lulu stickers, which I had some of those before, and they went right away because they're puffy stickers. A home game version of Art Linkletter's People Are Funny. This home board game version of Happy Days. Fonzie's Real Cool Game, it says. And then it's got a little caricature thing of the gang from not from Fonzie's, but from Happy Days. It says that right there on the box, Tom. Then to keep the Care Bear company, we have Birthday Bear right there. Hey, that rhymed. So it's a card cutout standee that has the little stand here so you can prop it up and it can stand next to you and help celebrate your birthday with you. A complete 1957 home bingo game kit. So it's the complete game that has the dispenser and all that kind of stuff, the cards, the little chips here that you can read it, and you can play bingo at home or with your friends or start your own organization. I don't know, do what you want with it. I'm not your dad. A whole bunch of puzzles. The first one being the Cat in the Hat frame tray puzzle right there. That's a big one. I've never seen that one before. A Smurfs puzzle later on when they got like the weird cousin Smurfs and they had like a big dog that came with them. Peanuts in School jigsaw puzzle. Goldilocks and the Three Bear frame tray puzzle. Look at her, she's surprised. Oh no, a bear. I can't believe it. I actually entered their house and I'm all surprised there are bears here. Never understood that. And then of course it wouldn't be one of the estate sales I go to if I didn't get a whole mess of books. We'll just take a look at a few of them here. I got this Disney's Pluto book, a Pebbles Flintstone book called Daddy's Little Helper, and then another Pebbles Flintstones book called ABCs. I'm assuming it's to learn your ABCs. And from the 1960s, a Sleeping Beauty official Disney book. Plus, I found this Comics Features magazine from 1985, I believe it said, and it has the X Factor, and it's got interviews with different people in the comics industry from then. So I just thought it was really cool because it's got a bunch of information on comics that are new then, but now we know all about them. But yeah, a heck of a lot more books in here to go through. If you ever want to check out more of my books, you can go to my website, thepopcultureroadshow.com, and just go to the store page. And you can check out all the books and stuff that I have all the way from the 1990s to the 1950s and more. And that's all of the things that I picked up today.